Hi everyone, this is Sunette, and in this video, I'm continuing with assisting and supporting you with giving up. I know we started with the word letting go, but you have heard quite the message within the redefining and living of the word letting go. If you ever find yourself in a moment within you after quite some time where you are also in that same position of knowing that a part of you has made peace with the loss. Well, not peace. I mean, realistically speaking, when someone in your life dies or walks away or just, is out of your life in some way or another, and that had a very deep impact within you. There's a part of yourself that will always remember them. They'll always be a part of you. But the peace meaning, where okay, I'm me. I'm an individual. I am mentally, on my self level, physical level, life level, relationship level, free in a way of, I'm not held back by my past memories, things like that. But yet, at the same time, there's still this little part of you that doesn't want to let go. Where to remember the best to do in these situations or circumstances is to have a look at, okay, realizing it's not about the letting go of the person, but asking yourself what part of you within yourself feels you can't exist or live or do something or be something without that person. That's actually what's busy happening. And that's why, that can actually limit you, because then you're not allowing yourself to really, on that level or dimension, grow and expand and live. But we'll continue more with that in videos to come. This video, one that all of us equally, even in our moments of daily life, can relate to, is giving up. I mean, that's kind of shocking, really. I would really like to one day rather say, so everyone, how are we doing with our new beginnings and starting something new and learning something new? Are we go-getters, going for it, no matter how difficult it feels, no matter how much resistance we have? We're throwing ourselves into the deep end, and exploring the deep end and seeing, who we are when we are placed and we find ourselves and experience ourselves in something really new. But that in itself, look, everyone, things take time. Don't ever be hard on yourself, but be disciplined. Remain standing in your decision within who you are and what you do. But don't be unnecessarily tough on yourself in wanting to do all these boxing matches inside your head with judgments and emotions and things like that when you don't get something right or perfect the first time. As long as you are seeing dimensions or moments of progress, that no matter how little, no matter how small, that's what matters. And this is not anyone else's process but your own. You know what is interesting? I also found myself in a situation where I had a close relationship with someone. And here, the dimension we were looking at it had to do with dancing. And they, yes, even though they'd done dancing for years, and I had only started. Now here, my physical body was in no way ready, prepared, fit enough, strong enough to do that level of dancing. So, it was quite interesting to see how my mind immediately went into comparison in relation to this person who was dancing for years. And I was only starting, no background, no history, nothing. I was like looking up at my thoughts going, really? Comparison? Now? and still they were, but obviously I understand why comparison came up, because sometimes comparison can come up in the oddest, most bizarre, strangest of moments. But if it does, it actually shows you that there are other dimensions in most of your life where you're still dealing with dimensions of comparison more frequently. So here, that moment of comparison came up, and I realized, you know what? I have to start where I'm at. I have to focus myself on me, my body, my fitness, this dancing that I want to do. Plus, I don't want to be on the level they are. I just want to do this as a hobby. So obviously this person also made it worse by saying to me, oh, I had a natural talent. And when I started, I didn't start where you are. I got this so quick, I was like, okay, well, thank you for making just this very much harder, my personal challenge and my personal process. So you're also going to have that. You're going to have some people who can start new things and just get it. They click on the get-go. But I find people who are like that, who are in your life, challenge you the most. And you're ready for that challenge. And you actually need that challenge. Because if it weren't for them, you wouldn't have pushed yourself even more to possibly even get through the process even that little bit faster. So that's why I was like, thank you for that challenge, because now, there was the moments where I would start my fitness or the dancing and try it out, and it was only increments of change. It took me about 9 months to just get to a point of feeling the flexibility in my body, things like that. And I only started with 10 minutes of fitness a day. That eventually got into 15 and then 20 and then 25, 30, very, very slowly and easily introducing my body to this change. Not like, bam, there you go, fitness, 1.5 an hour, cardio, strength training, all of that. The body is going to go, massive resistance, breakdown, falling apart. Same with your process of doing and starting something new. Even if comparison comes up, even if resistance come up, even if there's the people in your life who goes, I got it, and you're like, I need some more time, use it. Use it in a way of focusing yourself more. Channel all of that and go, right, if anything else comes up in my mind, I know I must practice my focus more. My breathing, my process in this life, what my body can handle, what myself can handle, what I can handle in the moments, with my goal in mind of walking through this process of redefining and living words and getting it for me, in myself. With everyone that I've worked with in all the years that I've done what I do, the one thing, and even in myself, that has always delayed my process for me was comparison. Always. Because that one thing distracts you from the one most important thing you need in this process of change, yourself. And as long as you are comparing, there's another person in your head. And there cannot be in this process. Because really, in your mind, in yourself, in this body, there's only you and you alone. So practice that in your process of redefining and living words. Even if you're starting it, give yourself the time that you need. But on a daily basis, keep disciplined, keep consistent, keep constant, have a daily goal, have a weekly goal, have a monthly goal. Keep your commitments, your disciplines in check. Make it simple, make it easy, but be flexible, natural, and free in that process of doing it. Not expecting anything, not trying anything. And that relationship going, rather go, okay, take it as it comes. meaning if you're in the moment of, okay, I'm about to redefine and live this word. Oh my God, the mind is coming up. Oh, I want to give up. What do? Give up the giving up, which is to just breathe in and breathe in everything in your head that's coming up, everything of the resistance that's coming up. Breathe it out. Make that moment practical. You know, when they, for example, also say, when you're stressed and panicked or things like that, just breathe in deeply and breathe out deeply. For most, it doesn't really work because it has no context. You always breathe. So instead, I've made breathing the one physical reference I use for my redefining and living of giving up. I breathe in the giving up, and I literally, in my breathing out, I say, give up, out. I want you out. I'm going to really focus on doing the best I can in this moment to do what I'm able to redefine and live this word, no matter what. Okay, everyone, thank you very much for listening to these videos. And if you have any questions, by all means, ask. And we can expand on these videos if necessary. But I do have and leave you with one challenge. Only ask if you have actually done it for yourself. After a good amount of times, you've got a feel for it. This process cannot be done without you actually doing it. The real questions that will support you will come when you actually assist and support yourself to give it a go for real. Otherwise, all the other questions will all be but mental opinions, interpretations, ideas, expectations, feelings, things like that. I want to get your real questions, and that you will come through when you give something a go for real. All right, everyone. Thank you very much.